at sail covers this morning and talk about making a new one. We got to figure this out. So let me just kind of turn this around. This is my brother's old sail cover, and I've used this 2 seasons, but this one, as I look at it now and look at the idea of having a really good sail cover, I'm thinking this thing is past its prime. So let me turn this around. Let's talk about it. First of all, as you begin looking at this thing, it's got holes, and I mean some really bad ones. And you can see it where a lot of it's chafing. Stitching is giving out. And yeah, let's get some really bad areas. I mean, look at this. The stitching just completely let go right there. Anyway, the snaps, some of them are really corroded with salt. Let me move on down here. It's just in kind of tough shape. There's another hole right there. Initially, my idea was to take this sail cover, and I'm going to get back up here because I'm going to see this, even though it may not be all the way through, you can see it's been chafed so bad. It's just really, really thin right there. I was going to take this sail cover and the one that Ryan gave to me, which is a huge, huge sail cover. I started to open this up last night, and the stitching just started pulling apart. I mean, you know, seams. I think it's just so sun rotted that it started just pulling to pieces. But what I initially thought is to take the material. He said, I can use this any way I want, okay? And to take material from this and use it to extend this one. And this one needs another, I forgot how much it is. I think it's 29 inches. I wrote it right here. It's right there. Let me get my glasses on. I can't see. Anyway, I think it's 29 inches. Because my brother had a 7-foot boom, and I've got a 10-foot boom. And it makes a big, big difference. Where is it? I wrote it right there. 30. Okay, yeah, it says 32 inches extra beyond this point to get out to the end of the boom. And yeah, and you see what kind of condition this is in. It's just really cruddy, a lot of corrosion, salt deterioration. Okay, so let's talk about one more thing. When I looked at this last night, and I realized how bad it was in so many areas, I went back onto the computer and looked at the prices and so forth. So for $214, hang on just a second. Let me get. So for $214, you can buy a Sailrite kit for a 10-foot boom, and it has all the materials, everything you need. And meanwhile, Ryan has loaned me this amazing, huge, professional sail-making machine. In other words, sewing machine. And I could do that with the $214. Or you can buy a fairly cheap, regular old sail cover for $45. And by the way, they're all over the map. I mean, some are really expensive, some are less expensive. But the thing is, I mean, that one for $45, it doesn't have snap closures like this. It has just Velcro for closures. So I don't know. I mean, right now I'm just kind of in a dilemma trying to figure out what I'm going to do, because you know, this thing has really had it. I mean, it's just threadbare. If I was to pull on that thing would open wide open. It's so bad. Anyway, all right, guys. I think that's it for this morning. We'll come back to this project another time. You know, look at this up around the mast. There's holes all over the place here. It's just a mess. Anyway, not good. The stitching's all given out right here. or at least the top stitching is. So. Guys, I'll keep you posted. We're just kind of in a dilemma here, trying to figure out what we're going to do. All right, thanks for stopping by Restoring Little Girl this morning. And we're going to put this one to bed and come back to it, and I'll bring you up to date a little bit later. One last thing before we move on here. I just went and looked it up. I can get sunbrella material, fabric, for $26 a yard. But I figured it up. It's still going to take 3 yards to do this because it's 10 feet long. So, yeah, at $26 a yard, see, that's basically $80, something like that. Anyway, it's something to consider. But even after that, the other thing is the idea of using this sail cover as a pattern because it fits my boom except for the length. And if I use this as a pattern, with the curvature and where you put the snaps and all that kind of stuff, it'd be a lot of work, but I could sew my own. And so that's basically, like I said, about $80 of material by the time I get it here. I don't know what the shipping would be, but see, they're going to charge me tax coming into the state of Vermont. Anyway, all right, guys, something to think about. I wanted to get in that one last segment here because after looking up how much it's going to cost for the fabric, that's what we're dealing with. It's going to cost. It's not going to be cheap. But I'm willing to do the work, and so let's just see where this goes. We'll get back to you later on this. Okay, so the decision has been made, and the new sail cover that I'm going to be sewing myself has been ordered, and this ancient, poor, beaten up old sail cover of my brother's is going to be thrown out. By the way, the reason, you see these lines right here, these wear lines? And, and this is what you got to do when you're in Cotuit Harbor. Cormorants will come and land on your boat and poop all over it. Well, my brother used these things called Bird Be Gone, and they have a wide metal rim on them that with spikes going up. And he would bungee those onto the top of this sail cover. And you can see what those did to it over a long period of time. They just wore lines right in it. And anyway, yeah, this has had it. And I'm going to let my brother know that this is being thrown out. He's moved on to a motor cruiser now. He doesn't have any need for this, and I'm pretty sure. As a matter of fact, I know he bought a new one for his sailboat that he still has. So anyway, yeah, this old baby is getting thrown out. And this, I just let Ryan know. He's the one that gave this to me. I'm going to cut up some pieces of this and make some sailbags. Give me some experience on the sewing machine that I'm going to be using. He's loaning me, I think it's a Sailrite sewing machine, and it's just, it's the thing weighs a ton. It should be a really good machine to put the new sail cover together. Okay, I'll show you the picture of the new sail cover coming in a few minutes after I get done getting rid of this poor beat up old blue sail cover that has seen its better days. Well, I don't know if this is legal or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is the sail cover that I've ordered from Sailrite. It has 10-foot boom, and I've ordered it in forest green. It goes with the color of a little girl. But anyway, that it comes, I think, in 2 different cuts. I remember the way that they describe it here along the throat. With a particularly large sail, it has a more up in this area to accommodate for a larger sail. See, I've got a 26-foot mast and a 24-foot of sail rise, and so when that sail lowers, that takes up a lot of this right in here. Out along the boom, it's no problem because it'll cover with no problem with the sail is flaked down. But anyway, I think I'm probably going to use the bigger accommodation. But I'll get up the pictures. I've got my brother's sail cover on it and make a judgment when it gets here. It's on the way. I got the notice tonight that The shipping label has been processed, and it should be on the way by tomorrow morning. So anyway, that's what I have ordered, and they say it only takes about 4 hours to sew. I don't think so. It's probably going to take me a long while longer than that. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you and kind of include it in this video. Hope you enjoy the long process. We'll have a wonderful unboxing day when it gets here, and share all that with you. Well, guys, that was a short shipping. Can't believe how fast Sailrite got their package here. Let me turn this around. We'll show you what we got, and we'll do a little opening here. So, awesome. My new sail cover has arrived, and let's take a look. All right, well, let's get started here. That's what I was waiting to see right there. This is all the material, and it is forest green to match my little girl. Wow. Okay, there it is, all wrapped up nice and neat. And there is the double-sided basting tape, big roll of it. Okay, here's the cord for doing the neck. There's the little clips. I don't know what you call those things yet, but anyway, little clips. And I can see right there, there's the Sailrite logo in there that you stick on the side of your sail cover to advertise Sailrite. And let's see, I think that may be it. Nope. What else is this? Oh, there's the zipper. This is a black zipper, which is certainly appropriate with a dark green or forest green sail material. Excuse me, sail cover material. And okay, and there's the thread. This is UV resistant sail thread that I'm going to be using on this, so that all the stitching will not rot away in a couple of years, hopefully, Lord willing. And let's see what else we got in here. Okay, and that is it. Okay, I think there's a tool in here somewhere. Maybe, I think they included a tool. Let's just see if there's any. No, I guess that's it. Maybe it's in here. It's in here somewhere. Oh, it's in here. There's a tool in here for installing your little clips here. So anyway, exciting. Just looking forward to getting after. Okay, let me go ahead and just cut this open. Okay. Oh, there's the leatherette. There's the buttons for those clips. I don't know what you call those silly clips. But anyway, yeah. Oh, there's the little thing. I've got one of these for doing snaps and button covers. You know what I'm talking about. What do they call it? Snap fastener installation tool. Anyway, there it is. All right. Well, it looks like everything's there, and they didn't miss anything. So, really excited. Let me turn this around, and we're going to do a wrap up on this. My sail. Let me just do this. Okay, so here's the deal. The second part, or the second video of this, is going to be me actually starting and working on putting together the sail cover. But for right now, I just want to say I showed kind of the whole process all the way from figuring out that my brother's old sail cover was just too shot. By the way, I did contact him, and he wants to keep it because he has a newer one that he bought on his boat, and he wants to use some of the material from this for any possible holes he might have, because I know that he's wanting to turn it around and sell his 23-foot S2 sailboat. And, you know, he had that thing for a lot of years. We did so much sailing on that thing. For over 30 years. He and I sailed aboard that thing out on Nantucket Sound and just had a marvelous time, marvelous time. Matter of fact, I was actually in the Fagawa yacht race with him in 1991. And you sailed in Nantucket against other sailboats in your class. And I think we came in ninth, which was not great. But I'll tell you what, we had a ball. We had a ball. It was just a phenomenal event. And I'm going to miss those days. I'm going to miss those. But in the meantime, I'm pressing on, and we got work to do for a little girl. And I think we're just going to call this a wrap for this one. And thanks for stopping by Restoring Little Girl, one step at a time. And looking forward to getting this project started. We'll bring you back in as soon as we get things going. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Bye. Okay, guys, one last segment to this video. I should have done this earlier. I finally, after all these months of having it, I got this marvelous Sailrite sewing machine up from downstairs that Ryan loaned me. And, oh, it's going to be phenomenal, I can tell right now. It is a Sailrite Ultra Feed zigzag machine, and I'm sure it does straight stitch too. But I've got to do some figuring out and kind of know how to use this thing. And the manual, the owner's manual is here with it, and I'll probably call Ryan and get some heads up from him. I'm sure that I know that he's used this before. So anyway, yeah, he owns this. And I remember getting together one morning down on the Cape and him handing this off to me so that I could do the very thing I'm getting ready to do. And all right. So that's the baby. That's what I'm going to be working with when we get started on this project. But in the meantime, listen, again, thanks for stopping by Restoring Little Girl. We'll get back to you as soon as we begin production. And for right now, I'm glad you stopped on by.